Hello and welcome to Algorithm Integrity Matters. Insights for financial services leaders who want to enhance fairness and accuracy in their use of data, algorithms, and AI. I'm your host, Yusuf Mullah. This article was published in November 2024. It's titled Algorithmic System Accuracy Reviews, Choosing the Right Approach. Now, the background to this is that we've done a range of accuracy reviews around various types of systems, things like home loans, term deposits, broker commissions, etc., where the approach that we used is a bit different to the traditional process-focused approach. So over the last few years, that's been our go-to approach for these as opposed to the traditional process. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that and how it actually works better. So here we go. Even small errors in algorithmic systems can lead to customer harm, financial losses, failure to meet contractual obligations, or regulatory issues. Accuracy reviews help us find and resolve errors that may exist, providing assurance about the overall level of reliability of the system. When reviewing the accuracy of algorithmic systems, the method used can significantly influence how robust the review is and what it can reveal about reliability and potential improvements. There are several approaches that we can use. A common one focuses on processes. A relatively newer method focuses on outcomes. Opting for an approach that focuses on the outcomes rather than the processes can lead to more insightful and actionable results. This outcome-focused strategy offers reassurance by verifying whether your systems meet their intended goals, such as upholding customer promises or meeting contractual obligations. It contrasts with traditional methods that primarily examine processes which might miss critical discrepancies. Now, a major drawback with the outcome-focused method is that it typically takes more time and effort. It is usually more difficult and more expensive. It often involves full population testing. It won't be appropriate for all situations. This article explains why verifying outcomes is preferred over tracing through processes and how it works. Why depart from traditional methods? Focusing on outcomes means evaluating whether your algorithmic systems are producing the intended results, such as accurate fees or precise broker commission payments. This contrasts with traditional methods, which primarily examine the design and implementation of processes. While a process focus can be useful in certain situations, such as identifying inefficiencies or ensuring regulatory compliance, it may not be the best method for accuracy reviews. Here's why focusing on outcomes can be more beneficial. And we've got 7 benefits or explanations of what the differences are. So the first is direct verification of results. By concentrating on outcomes, you directly verify whether the system delivers what it promises. This helps identify discrepancies between expected and actual results, allowing for timely corrections. Second is overcoming translation errors. Translation errors often occur when business requirements are converted into technical specifications, leading to discrepancies. By focusing on outcomes, you can bypass these translation layers and verify that results align with expectations, catching any misalignments early. Number 3, addressing quick fixes and process changes. Processes often evolve through quick fixes and adjustments, which can introduce inconsistencies. An outcome-focused approach can identify errors that are masked by outdated rules or undocumented changes. 4, detecting unintended consequences. Process-focused methods may miss critical discrepancies that arise from complex interactions within the system. For example, a seemingly minor change in one part of the process could have unforeseen effects on the final output that may not be evident when examining the process alone. Revealing edge cases. Process-focused methods often concentrate on typical scenarios, potentially missing rare but critical edge cases. Outcome-focused analysis can highlight these outlier situations where the system may produce unexpected or incorrect results. Identifying data quality issues. Process reviews may overlook problems with input data quality. An outcome-focused approach can reveal discrepancies caused by incorrect or outdated data that may not be apparent when simply examining the process flow. And finally, slowly changing dimensions. The outcome-focused approach is designed to deal with changes in master data during the period under review. These can be handled by a process-focused review, but only if it involves significant data testing. So there are several good reasons for adopting an outcome-focused approach. A step-by-step explanation about how it works may help in understanding how these benefits manifest. How the outcome-focused approach works. This method involves 7 key steps, one of which is iterative. 1. Scope definition, so define the review objective and scope. 2. Base understanding, examine relevant documents that outline expectations, for example, product disclosure statements or third-party contracts, overall process flows, and system architecture or data flows. 3. Data collection, gather relevant data, so inputs as close to possible to the source, and target the final outputs. 4. Reperformance, reperform the calculations based on agreed contractual terms to produce the modeled or expected results. Then compare those with the system's outputs, the actual results. 5. Iterative refinement. If there are differences between the expected and actual, check whether this is a problem with the modeled result or the actual result. For example, a valid exception applies, or the model result has missed a key step or made an incorrect assumption, or a data fix was applied in the actual process because of a bug or issue in the source system. 6. Root cause identification. Once the specific inaccuracies have been confirmed, identify the sources of those inaccuracies. And then 7. Reporting. Document the result, how the review was performed, the issues, and how they will be resolved. Other approaches, like the process-focused approach, also starts with defining scope and ends in a report. But the other 5 steps will look quite different. Choose wisely. While this approach, that is the outcome-focused approach, can take significantly more time and effort, it is certainly possible. Newer analytics software and techniques enable testing across large data sets, reducing manual effort. It is not the norm. Most reviews follow a traditional approach. But don't let anyone tell you that it is impossible. It can be done, even if you have an exceptionally large data set. We do this routinely across hundreds of millions of records. By choosing an outcome-focused approach, you can improve the chances that the review will pick up errors. This method is more robust for reviewing algorithmic accuracy than traditional audit methods, addressing common challenges and giving you better assurance. That's the end of the article. Thanks for listening.